I guess technically we can go live 10 seconds before it's time to go live because of that countdown.
And saw the countdown.
That would have been a better idea.
We're,
Anyways,
we're never early, so we're not used to seeing the countdown.
well, yeah, sometimes. Well, I try to be on time. Lego. Okay, so welcome everybody. Episode 252, February 4th, 2026. Lego has too much IP. As he flashes the Coke logo, and what's on your cup? What kind of company's on your cup?
Oh, this was for the Gateway Arch, but it's mostly worn off.
Okay,
Sadly.
well,
it was a souvenir cup from the
that's
St. Louis Arch.
historical IP. That's alleged. No. Today Lego announced, or in the past 3 days, Lego has announced 4 different IPs. That, like, I mean, yes, sure, one of them's Disney. They've done IPs with some of these in the past, but how many IPs does Lego need? Like, I think they're oversaturating their IP market right now, and like next year with all this stuff coming out, plus the other rumors we've heard, which we'll get into those. What's Lego going to have for new IP next year, or in 2 years when like they're using it all up? I know there's still more, but still.
There's all kinds of. I mean, some of the fandoms are very niche. So, like some of the video game fandoms, I have no idea what those things are. So, like, I mean, if the sets are cool, I might build it for the set.
Yeah.
Hello, David. But Disney is a massive IP. I mean, it's not like that's a huge one, and they already have Disney licensed stuff. Hey, David.
Hello.
Dave's got his space helmet on.
What are you wearing? What's your hat?
Oh,
I need more space. That's right. Cool.
Available in my merch store. So
look at this. We're just talking about Lego pushing their IP, and then no, it's chicken.
I have a story about mine, but we can wait.
Well, you can tell stories. Hello, Dave. Okay. Welcome.
Well, it's very Canadian because it's about hockey.
We like Canadian hockey stories.
So last night in my local beer league, at the beginner level,
that's a good hat.
A guy had a heart attack on the bench.
Oh God!
Yeah, very scary. Collapsed. People, eyewitnesses. I was not there. I'm getting this all third hand, but I read the ref report. Somebody forwarded me the ref report, and he said like his eyes looked like they were coming out of his skull. He was obviously in extreme distress.
Yeah.
And this has a happy ending. We had a player have a heart attack while skating on the ice and die a few years ago. And as a consequence of that tragedy, the co-ed league paid for 2 defibrillators to be installed in the rink. So if anybody ever had a heart attack again, we could try to jumpstart their heart, and it worked. So
yeah, if you have a defibrillator on site, it increases the chances of survival by 40%.
So one of the players, I don't know if it was the same team or opposite team. She is a Georgia Bureau of Investigation GBI. That's like our state version of the FBI. And she was trained, and she immediately started doing CPR, chest compression. Somebody went and got the defibrillators, and they gave him the shock. And by the time the ambulance arrived, his heart was beating again. They put him on a stretcher, took him. He had triple bypass surgery today, and doing pretty good. So literally saved someone's life. So he's okay. He's alive.
So every arena ice ring should have a defibrillator on site. I mean,
technically every public place, but
it's crucial. Like I said, statistics show that it increases your chances of survival by 40% if you're suffering
almost half. That's a lot, And
I mean, it's easy to use. Even someone who isn't like trained, or even if your training is like very you've been trained a long time ago.
Yeah,
you can use one of those defibrillators. It will tell you exactly what to do.
It does. They came through the
and
captain's meeting, and they
y-
walked
even
us all through it. Like, you just turn it on, you count to 10, and then you clear away the chest, and you just place it, and you press the button. And it's I mean, it's very stressful. I'm sure in the moment,
yeah.
your heart is beating crazy because you don't want to do it wrong. But
I always say, because I did get my first aid training, and I always say to my coworkers and everyone in my family, if I have to like do the cardiac massage to you, I'm gonna break. I'm gonna break your what's it called, the I'm gonna break bones.
yeah,
Seriously,
it-
you're gonna live, because I'm
Break
gonna
bones.
pump you until your heart starts again, but I'm gonna break some bones.
Break some
Be sure of
bones.
that.
Now I don't
So-
want to talk in case he wants to break something else.
it's kind of
We don't
serious,
fall-
but it's a happy outcome. So we're really we're happy about this.
Cool. I'm missing one.
So that's why I'm wearing the I'm okay hat, and it's a heart shape. It's even more appropriate, right? So,
Because in a couple of weeks is a heart day.
yes, that's also true. But I'm
Next
in
week,
a relationship, so I can't possibly have this. Right? The kids, let's ask David. Do kids these days, do they still like exchange Valentines in school? I mean, when
Ish.
I was a kid, we did.
That
Okay.
was very
Yeah,
important
you-
when we were kids.
Yeah.
it still
But Josh,
is. I know that
Josh is
that
grade school.
in primary school, like Isaac is exchanging like Valentine's cards and stuff
And you
like
had
that.
to give one to
With-
everybody.
Do they still make these heart shaped candies like this? I don't.
yes,
Well,
they
that'd be
do.
fun.
The heart shaped hard candies. Yeah,
And cinnamon hearts. I hate those things. They taste like crap.
I love
cinnamon
cinnamon
heart.
hearts.
I love
Cinnamon
cinnamon,
hearts.
but cinnamon hearts do not taste like cinnamon, as far as I'm concerned.
I had
No,
not
these things
eaten.
are cinnamon.
I had not eaten any of those in like 20 years, and I ordered some last Christmas for cookie decorating. And this year, when I got all the cookie decorating out, I had the sprinkles and stuff, and I'm like, "Huh, where are all the like cinnamon hearts?" And Thomas is like, "We ate the whole bag." Remember?
Yeah.
It's the whole bag.
Better than that than Thomas been going like.
I was like, "Oh yeah, they were good, weren't they?"
Yeah.
Oh,
So
but you have to be careful. I haven't had cinnamon hearts in like an eternity because of my diabetes, but
Yeah.
so you have to be careful with those, because
Yeah, and they were for cake stuff. I mean, everything that goes on cakes is filled with sugar, so take more insulin, right?
When was the
Pure
last
sugar.
time we had? Sorry, when was the last time we had all four of us on here? It's been a
Months,
while.
long months. Yeah.
It's been a while.
long while. Yeah.
Welcome to all of you. So,
Thanks, Jeffy,
we-
for having this wonderful
Hey Jeff, you
show.
get a haircut.
I did. I literally. I was telling Matt the story earlier. I took a this afternoon off. I had some extra leftover time from last year. My manager is retiring in 2 weeks, like on the 13th of November, February. Sorry. So I was like, I still have 3.5 hours left of vacation time or loo time from last year. I'm like, do you want me to take it? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, I'll take it today. So I went out to get my haircut. My kid needed a haircut too. So Wednesday afternoons at like about 2:00 in the afternoon, perfect time to go get your haircut because all the hair.
Perfect time to do pretty much everything
Yeah, because
that you need to go out, because nobody's out.
Yeah, we walked in. There was no one in there except for like the 4 or 5 ladies standing around. They're looking
Wait
busy.
for good-looking young men like Jeff to show up.
We left and we were still the only 2 people in there like the whole time.
Jeff, did you get hit on as the younger man in there?
No, because my son was with me. I was the
Oh,
only.
No,
Technically,
his
I was
son
the
was the
only.
younger man.
cougars aren't put off easily by.
I was going to say Jeff's after the Cougars, though.
Wouldn't a cougar be my age though?
Well, you said older ladies. So
A cougar would be like
No,
80 years old for
sorry,
you.
They weren't older ladies. I just meant that they're like non-teenager. Like there was 4 ladies standing around.
We all know that in this group, the only one going for older women is Dave.
Yeah, it was
I
all like
would
the little girls
imagine-
were standing there.
I'm going to mention I just saw like a TikTok with Lindsay Wagner in it. The Bionic Woman debuted on TV 50 years ago today. I
So-
was 9.
I was
I watched that show.
I watched that show.
I was 11 months and a little bit.
I'm feeling really old right now. Just saying.
So
Really
in my
because you are.
my Facebook where they showed you like old things and you can
Uh-huh.
reshare them. One of the things that popped up today was a thing that the thing said there as many days have passed since the end of the Berlin Wall as happened in the entire history of the Berlin Wall. So it was like 1,000 whatever, 800 days, right? Or whatever
Yeah.
the number was. And the time hop thing said that was 8 years ago.
Oh wow!
I was like, I'm old.
We're old. That if we were to do Back to the Future today, we would go back to 1996 instead of 1955 because it's 30 years between. It's 30 years going back.
Wow!
I was in college.
It's like
I was in grad school.
Randy Mantooth was on my TikTok today. I thought.
Where are the flying cars, dude?
I could have put good money on the.
Uh-oh, he froze.
He's got data issues.
Instead of getting flying cars, we got Facebook. That doesn't seem right.
I don't know if Dave's coming back, but he might still be ranting and not realize that he's paused.
Yeah.
Kind of like his videos where he rants for another 20 minutes and then realizes his battery has died or his camera is full.
Did that really
Sarcastically, of course.
It happens often. He
does.
says so in his stream.
It does. And it's funny because you'll be listening to his stream and suddenly it'll just go boom.
Well, I had to go get the charger cord for mine because I opened it up and it was only 40%. I'm like, I am not going to make it to go at 40%.
Wait, I just realized I do have a flying car because it came in today.
Nice.
I haven't built it yet, but anyway. So yeah, we got a picture of Dave.
A picture of Dave ranting. This is Dave's ranting face.
Anyway.
Hopefully he comes there. Okay.
Yeah, he'll hopefully come back in. I'll keep the there's no one in chat yet. There's only a couple of people watching this stuff this evening. So, are there any major sporting events going on today? No, because you guys are both here.
There's a Canadians game against the Winnipeg Jets, but we're winning 3-1. So.
What are you watching, Matt? The same game?
No, I'm watching the Red Wings versus the Mammoth. It's their last game before the Olympic break. So
yeah, I was going to say I was the car show is coming up in a couple of weeks here in Toronto. And I tend to go every year just because I enjoy looking at cars. And me and my girlfriend were talking, and I was like, our office is right beside the Air Canada Center, or Scotiabank Place, which is where the Leafs play. And I usually go down the town, I park there. I'm like, I wonder if there's a Leafs game. So I pull up the schedule, and it's like nothing between February 6th to the 23rd. And I'm like, Olympics. Okay, that makes
Olympics.
sense. So luckily, there's the Raptors are playing, I think, in Chicago or something that night. So there's like no sporting events in Toronto that night. I'm like, yes.
Yes.
Red Wings game just started. Hey, Steve.
They already gave up a goal in not even the first minute. They gave up a goal.
Oh, Davey is coming back. Oh, I hate this interface sometimes because you have to hover in the right spot. Davey is
this
back.
laptop's been on for a month and a half, and I joined Jeff's stream and it crashes.
It's because you were using your camera. It was just like, whoa, I can't handle all this.
All that
I started renting. Turn it off. Turn it off.
The computer I'm streaming this on, which is one I bought 3 years ago, I discovered today the graphics card is crap. It was like a $700 laptop that I bought just before coming to Alabama's Brick Fair because I needed a computer to cross the border and I wasn't allowed to bring my work computer. And previous to that, I was just going to use that. And my son wanted to play Lego Lord of the Rings, which is currently only available really to stream on or to play on Steam, unless you have a disc from way back when. So I'm like, okay, well, it's worth $4 on Steam. I have Steam and a Steam account upstairs. I'll just put it on this computer. And we went to go play the game, and it couldn't even run it.
Ooh.
And I'm like, wow, like it's not that horrible. Like it's not the best in graphics, but okay. So then I use my PC upstairs, which is my media center, and it works perfectly fine. I'm like, okay, now I have an excuse to upgrade this laptop. But anyway, so yeah. So what have you guys all been doing?
Watching Jeff's stream.
Watching Jeff's stream. Well, that's
enduring the epic snowstorm that we had.
Snowmageddon 2026.
You mean the slight dusting you had?
The U.S. Snowmageddon, because over here in Canada it's just
It's
or
just Monday.
regular
But-
Tuesday.
Well,
Just
Wednesday.
average-
Yeah.
It's just an average January.
College has canceled class the last 2 Mondays. A week ago Monday, it was because of ice, and we legitimately had ice. Like that was I had no problem with them canceling. But then we had snow. There were some places that actually got like a full inch in my county, but to the east of me. But most of Atlanta got absolutely nothing. So depending on where you lived, you got nothing. At our house, we got like an quarter, eighth of an inch, just enough to kind of make it look pretty. The cats got to go out and be like, "What is this stuff?" But
Yeah.
it's the first snow they've ever seen.
I don't like it.
Well,
Um,
she was kind of playing in it, and he was like, "Oh, it's sticking to each paw," and he was like shaking the paw, trying to get the paw.
Yeah.
Like it's sticking.
One of the late night hosts, I think yesterday or today, I forgot what the video was. They were like talking. They were like, there's a lot of bad news. So we've got this little picture. We've got this video of a puppy going into snow. The dog was like this big, and the door opens, and the dog goes right into the snowbank, and you can't see him for a couple of seconds. All of a sudden, you see a head pop up, and I'm like, okay, that was good. It was just awesome. So it made me smile. So yeah, you've been Legoing. Good. Yeah, you were showing a little model there that you built.
Yeah, that's last week model.
Yeah, hold on. We're gonna go this way. Ooh, no, this way. There we go.
It's actually Tim Goddard's original model.
Okay.
Someone on Lego Space Classic and Beyond,
Space.
the Facebook
Space.
group. He showed a picture of the idea book, which has this model, and
Yeah.
says, "Is there a part list or instruction for that model?" And I did a little digging, and in the introduction of that book, because I do have that book, it says that they won't give part lists or instruction because the model shows are supposed to inspire you instead
Yeah.
of their suggestion and
The
not.
ideals book.
Lame.
Not. So I was like, maybe I should give this a try and try to help out, because I've been like told the other admins and moderators, because I'm an admin for that group. I've been saying I've been making a conscious effort to help out and like interact with members of the
Yeah.
group, because I don't want to be seen as just the guy who enforces the rules. I want to be seen as a pillar of that community instead. And so,
You don't want to be the Punisher.
yeah, I don't want to be the Punisher. So, yeah. So I was, okay, I'm going to give this a try. I'm going to look at the book and try to figure out if I can build this thing out and figure out what, because he was looking mostly for a part list, I think.
Mhm.
So I tried my hand at it, I found myself missing some parts, but I did substitute a few, and I ended up with my own version, because I went with what the book said and went ahead and made my own version. So I posted that, but I did figure out what like the part list was. I did post it in the group, and I even ended up putting in the parts list into Pick a Brick, the online Pick a Brick, and I made a link directly to like the parts list on Pick a Brick, so you
Yeah.
can actually order all the parts. Well, most of the parts, because like the
gonna
trans
say,
yellow
yeah.
window wasn't available, and the mud guards are not available in blue. I mean, they came in only one Ninjago set in blue.
Yeah.
So
Which mud guard was it?
this mud guard.
Is it like the old school one? Oh, the
Like
the
a
arch
really
ones,
thin one,
the
yeah.
6 long arch ones. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they only came in that Ninjago model in
Yeah.
blue. So yeah, I knew I had black ones.
Mhm.
I know I didn't have like blue ones, but yeah. So yeah, I did my own model. So posted that, and this week, again, I was inspired by someone in the group that posted like a shuttle made out of the 10497 Galaxy Explorer, the new one with the
Yeah.
cockpit. So you posted like a little shuttle, and I was inspired by that. I was like, I want to do a spaceship that has 4 seats. I want to do a 4-seater with that car. So I ended up building this.
The Galaxy
That was a
Station Wagon.
beautiful build.
So, and I was motivated because I did get my new spaceman,
You just pulled it
the
down.
teal one
Yeah.
and the gold
There you go.
one. So I was like, these guy needs to ride in a new vehicle to ride into the
Ride in
lunar
style.
base. They need to ride in style. So yeah, I made this. I call it the shuttle crew, the crew shuttle. I give it the LL920 designation. It's basically a 918 blown up to like fit 4 astronauts. So
I think it should be called the Galaxy Station Wagon.
There you go.
and
Oh, what
it
was
does
that
have a
cartoon that
retractable.
somebody
It does
said?
have a
It's just a
retractable
cruiser.
landing gear, which is
Sorry, Dave, we didn't hear you. Both Daves,
Am I-
technically. No, we heard you, but you were talking at the exact same time as St. Cyr.
okay. I was saying that it has a retractable landing
Yeah,
gear.
those look cool. Those are the friction pins, right? The blue ones. Yeah,
Yep.
they are. Yeah, I was gonna say it'd be nice if they had those in lighter gray, but
Yeah.
but at the same time, blue is classic space, so I guess we can't argue. So cool. So lots of
yeah.
building, which is good. Good.
Well, I'm getting back into building because Bricomanie is coming, and the registration for Bricomanie is now open.
Yeah.
So
I haven't done mine yet, but that's on my list.
What's the deadline for me to make a decision on?
to get the like the best price, it's March 31st. So
What's the price difference?
Looking
I
into
think
it.
I'll be honest. I will not know by March 1st if my summer classes are going to happen.
it's March 31st. So you get an extra 30 days.
Well, I won't really probably know till like May 1st if I'm going to get paid for summer. And if I get paid for summer, it's possible. If I don't get paid for summer, we're not coming. The money won't be there. So
Yeah, it doesn't actually. I can't see quickly on their site
I don't
any
think so.
information about the prices. But that might.
Well, Etienne, if you're watching this afterwards, just
Yeah.
drop us a line and let us know.
Yeah, you know where you can find us. Okay. Cool. So, Matt, what have you been doing?
So at tomorrow our ABC starts, and so I've been in there. I've been pulling in some of my streetscapes and working on the trees, fixing things that fell off in the last show. I'm going to do some more of that yet tonight before I go to bed, and then staying in the guest room is going to be Scott. He goes by Skip, who's from Baltimore area, and he's the head of the Gayfuls group, which is now international. So like they do third Sundays of the month, they do a video meeting. So he's going to fly down. I'm going to go get him at the airport, and I'm going to display with him at the Gayfuls table. So we're going to have a couple tables set up, and so at 10 o'clock tomorrow we can start setting up. His flight is an afternoon flight, so I'm going to take some of my stuff over and just block out. And I have enough buildings that if we get other people who show up and want to participate at the Gayfuls table, I'll just put less on the table. But if we don't, I'll bring more stuff because I live 10 minutes away. So, it's super close. But I had to clear off the guest bed, which is where the land of unfinished Lego projects go to sit the other 11 months of the year and wait. I don't think anyone has used the guest bed since our last guest a year ago, which was Steve from Old Gray Bricks, and then 2 years before that was Jeff. So the last 3 times this bed has been used, it's always been for someone coming down for a Lego convention. So had to make walking space around the guest bed. So like all of the like half sorted things that were in bins, where I'm like, I'm tired of sorting. I'm just gonna put that in the spare bedroom. Well, had to find a place for it.
So what you're saying basically is that Thomas is not enjoying that guest room at all. He's not using it for any of his guests.
Yeah.
or none of his stuff.
Yeah, and he's got his own. His room is next door, so his writer's room. That's where he keeps his books, and he also has a nook in the master bedroom area. So he's got his designated spaces in the house, and that's kind of the spillover. I would like to join Jeff and finish, move my Lego room to the basement. That might happen this summer. We'll see.
Cool.
And if I moved it to the summer, then the stuff that is currently getting sat in the guest bedroom could just be in one room, because it's a larger room. And Dave, is your room in the basement or is it upstairs? I don't remember.
His is upstairs now.
Okay, you were moving. I knew you were shifting stuff around.
Yeah,
Oh, wait,
Josh
which
is in the
Dave?
basement now.
Yeah, that Dave. Okay,
Well, he's David and the other's Dave, I think, right?
they're both Daves.
Oh, okay.
There's a good-looking David in
These
this
are the
team.
days I know. These
Depends
are
on how
David.
mad we are at them. It's either Dave or David or Davey. No, I never call you Davey though. I always call you anyway.
David's fine.
So, I was gonna say, based on Dave's desk and what's on it right now, Dave, I'm guessing, is building a 6980. Am I close? For reference, I'm pulling up a picture of it.
Reference.
There we
Why,
go.
it looks like that.
I'm pretty sure Dave's putting together. Am I right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
but you're missing all the 1970s beautiful love back in the back corner here.
Ooh.
Hold on, well, I'm just trying to find the right view here. No, not that one. This one. Yes.
Ooh.
I haven't watched today's video, so I don't know which one's on today's video.
Yeah, today's video is dropping my 1976 series of 1976 sets.
Okay.
Sets that were available in the brochure in 1976. So they were.
So Dave has basically gone from building the Optimus Prime set and going back to 1970.
Yeah.
Yep.
He went to his prime, and then
I wanted to see how good my collection is. I wanted to build every single set that came out in 1976.
Cool.
Yeah.
I think that was just before I got my first Lego set. I had the Galaxy Explorer and a couple of smaller ones. I should go back and look at what years those sets came out. See if I can figure out what year I probably got my first Lego set. But
Galaxy Explorer came out in 79.
I think that one might have been the last one that I got. I got the smaller one that had the flexible tube things, and it had the little clips that open like jaws.
yeah,
The tank. And then I had the rocket launch pad also. I don't know what year that came out.
Like the Maxi Fig launch pad.
Yeah.
That came out in 75, 74. The Lunar Lander came out the same year.
So I had
The blue
yeah,
one.
I might have gotten those in 76, 77. I would have been 6 and 7 years old. So I saw Star Wars when it came out in 77. That's probably when I got really excited about space. So it probably was after. It was probably 77.
Us old people saw Star Wars in the theater. 17 times.
Hey, I've seen every movie in the theater. I'm one of those people. I'm old enough.
Old enough. Saw all 9 episodes in the theater.
yeah. I saw the last 3.
There you go.
Oh, that's all right. Is that right? Well, I saw the last 6 in the theater. Sorry, I was thinking, wait a minute, no.
How many Star Wars movies are there?
Well, actually, that's a good point. I saw the last 7.
Do you count Rogue One?
I saw the last 8 in the theater. Wait, there's not a 10th one.
Well, the Rogue One,
No.
I classified as 3.5.
Yeah, you have Rogue One and you have Han Solo.
Solo.
Solo, so yeah, okay. By the end of the year, it'll be 10 because the Mandalorian comes out this year.
Which one?
Mandalorian.
Oh, the Mandalorian. Yeah, Mandalorian.
So
And Grogu.
and Grogu. I'm guessing, Dave, you got a lot, and that's from a lot, or some of the parts are from a lot, and that's why you're building the same ship again.
Yeah,
And again.
I won't tell you how many versions of this one I have, but it was taunting me, so I had to build it.
That was one of my favorites as a kid, so I'm not going to taunt you on that one alone.
We should the blind build for Dave would be to just give him the parts and not let him look at the instructions, and how complete could he do it.
It's like this one was in one of my movies that I made when I was a teenager, and the firecracker melted it. So yeah.
The fun thing is we could do that for Dave and give him a blind build of a classic space vehicle without the instructions. We'll make sure all the blue bricks are purple
Perfect.
because he won't notice anyhow.
I won't notice any.
And I just bug you, Dave, because I love you. Okay, for the record.
For the record, I wouldn't notice.
So, Matt, what have you been doing?
Oh,
we already hit you, didn't we?
Yeah, I'm cleaning up. I'm getting ready
Yeah.
for the convention, which is tomorrow.
The convention that I'm not at this year.
I know you have very excellent reasons for not coming, but I will say that the one thing that I'm sad you're not here for is I am leading a parts draft of a couple sets of the Viking Village. So there's gonna be some fun parts in there, and it's gonna be oh my.
George Takei, oh my.
I cannot hold my 20 minifigs in my hands. I'm sorry.
Why not? I can hold more than that in my hand.
Yeah, but you got them like on the display.
Well, I've got them on stands.
This is
so
like an end of life for minifig. Mine are going in the lunar base.
Hold on. For the record, I have mine on stands so that they taunt me and make me want to build something. The problem is they haven't figured out what I want to build to put them in. Anyway.
I have so many ideas in my head, I haven't even started them yet. So I'm just building sets I know how to build.
But Dave and I have both used Brick Sticker Shop, and we love it. And hold on.
Hi, Dave.
One of the best sticker sheets that they have is, from my point of view, is this one, which is the clear back torso from the Jewel Thief set.
And you can put on any torso.
9 of these on a sheet. And I tell you, the white is nice and crystal clear on them. And these guys just look awesome.
Oh, those are stickers?
Those are stickers. Based on the original red figure.
So you can make them whatever color you want.
Dave's showing us more ones. But yeah, I've got pictures. I got pictures that probably be better to show. So let's just do that.
And to talk about that really, so Jeff and I were ordering from this guy, and we were loving it. And then he had the logos, the classic space logos on the various colors, black, white, yellow, whatever.
For Futron.
And we said, hey, you could print these on like transparent stickers, and we could put them on any torso. So that's a great idea. So Jeff and I
on brown, it looks awesome.
Is that dark brown or regular brown?
Regular brown.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because I've got it. Like, I'll throw mine up here too. That's again. I'll use the picture because again, it's gonna be better. Let me cue that up here. We don't need that guy anymore. I'll tab.
You look good on black.
We always need you, Jeff. Don't say that.
Oh, I was gonna say, hold on. I want to see black because I was debating black.
Black and black.
And let's see the front. Oh yeah, okay, it's not too bad. The sticker doesn't look that. Oh no, it looks a lot lighter than. Huh. Interesting. I was debating black, but I was like, I don't know if it would look good on black.
No, it looks great. It looks,
okay.
The camera doesn't do it justice because it looks great on black, and especially if you have, if you're diversing or like put in a little more color into your collection to reflect. And that's what that's a conscious move on my part. I wanted to be more inclusive, have more racial profiles into my like my display. So yeah, all these people are going into the moon base as personnel. So have black people, have Asian people, have
right now,
I asked this guy also who's putting on his gear because I ran out of yellow helmets.
Yeah, that's awesome. I think I showed this picture. Well, these guys previously. I've got the sand green and bright light orange just came out recently, and I have the dark azure and the bright green because we're now getting air tanks. The air tanks and helmets are in. bricks and pieces now, and I also got coral legs for no reason, because I'm just trying to collect all the colors, hoping at some point there'll be a coral fig. But
Where's Coral? Where's Coral? Oh, sorry.
huh?
That was a joke about a TV
Oh, okay. I
show.
thought
The
you were
British guy
asking-
said, "Where's Carl?" But it sounded
Oh,
like,
okay.
"Where's Coral?"
Yeah, so here's probably a better shot than what I was showing. I love this sticker on all these guys. It's just awesome. I mean, yeah, you can tell it's a sticker, but they look great.
Yep.
So,
But if you want a really great sticker for a classic space logo to put on an astronaut,
yeah.
I would recommend sparestickers.com.
Oh, okay. Because I mean, we've got same. Yeah.
At sparestickers.com, I don't know how they do it, but the gold looks like gold.
Okay. This is the brick sticker shop ones. And
Yeah, but
they,
the logo is a little faded, but
yeah, fair enough.
spare stickers, spare stickers, I think sparestickers.com. Yeah, spare
Okay.
stickers. They're
Yeah.
really the color of the moon is
Yeah.
almost dead on.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm on
I've
the web-
shown,
I'm
I've
on the
shown,
site right now. Yeah.
I've shown the some minifigs to fellow AFOs. They couldn't tell the difference from like afar. You couldn't tell the difference.
I've ordered from both shops and they're both good. I agree with David on the spare stickers. That the gold is perfect.
Well, I've got 70 stickers to use up before I go buy more. So,
But brick sticker shop, I get everything else from.
yeah. So yeah, I had a very boring 2-hour meeting today. So I was like, you know what? I've got all these figures on a base plate, like the other colors. I wanted to try and get everything sorted. Realized that my black and blue minifigures are very limited. But I also realized afterwards that I think I have a bunch of classic space box in the room that have blue figures in them. Because I bought one of those window. You remember those window packs they had a few years back that were basically a blue classic space guy and a bunch of white 1x4x6 window frames. Yeah, Dave's got the whole. Oh, having to move my mouse around a lot today, making me work. Dave's just got them all in an airtight container so that they all perish.
No, because they're traveling.
They're traveling. Dave, can you try turning your mic up a little bit?
Yeah, sure.
This
Your
is
volume?
like a first.
Yeah, no, it's just I did check you. It is going through that mic. But it just you seemed a little quiet.
Can
So
you hear me now?
yeah. Anyways, I spent most of this week sorting, like going through my list of stuff that needed to be reorganized. For example, the red here, I tried to do one piece in each bin, but this one has 3 different parts in it because, you know, the bin needed to be expanded. I also ran out of these bins this week. What color is that, Dave? I
It's
feel
red,
like I have
Rouge.
lime.
Rouge.
You're muted now.
We can't hear you, Dave.
We hear you.
Hello?
Yeah, that's
Hello?
better.
Better now? Okay.
Ooh.
Is that lime?
Lime.
Huh. I don't think I ever found a clear lime torso or a blank lime torso before. Or did you?
Well, I did some erasing.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Damaging bricks.
I mean,
Perhaps
but way back in the days when
Yeah.
we received log support, and that's a whole other conversation and a whole other rant if we want to talk about this.
Nobody
Well,
likes
we're not
it.
allowed to talk about that, so we can't.
Well, we can talk about log support.
Oh, Lux
Don't
support.
ha-
Okay, well,
Log
maybe.
support we're allowed to talk to. But yeah, way back when we got log support, they used to send out like these big boxes of extra stuff, and you would just divide the stuff between whoever was
Like
participating.
eyeballs.
Yeah. And so I got a bunch in one of those support. I got a bunch of Chima torsos. What are you gonna do with Chima torsos? So yeah, basically all my brown figs that now have stickers, they were once Chima torsos that
Fair enough.
basically I took my eraser and just erased the
Matt's buying lots of stickers.
and this is a miracle worker if you want to
What is it? Is that
Eraser
just an
torso.
eraser pencil eraser thing?
Yeah, it's an eraser pencil.
Yeah.
And little trick, if you add just a little bit of saliva before you start erasing, magic.
Gotcha.
So basically, Dave was saying spit on it.
Actually, why don't I do this? There
There you
go.
go.
Spit on it. Whack it off.
I was trying to get the logo off of Dave, and I was dragging it. And I couldn't.
But I'm figuring it's like the acidic part of the saliva that kind of kicks things off, and it requires work. You have to like rub it and rub it and rub it. And
Depends on how much bile you're spitting out of your mouth. Right?
Okay, this is getting a little carried away. We don't need to know what you're rubbing or spitting on.
but I mean,
Dave.
if you compared to the Draco, what's the other stuff? The silver polish.
Brasso.
Brasso, yeah.
The Brasso. If you use compared to the Brasso method, the eraser, I mean, it's the amount of work is the same, but you don't have like the
gross,
the
Brasso.
toxic chemicals that
Yeah.
you don't have to work with the toxic chemicals. So.
Yeah, but those toxic chemicals add flavor.
Um,
We've been watching the show where British school kids like try American foods like candy bars and like potato chips, and they had them do breakfast cereal, and they you know how the breakfast cereal, like if you get like Fruit Loops, the milk turns colors, and the British kids are like, oh, we've never seen this before, and then the people are like, yeah, that's because the dyes are illegal to use for humans in the United Kingdom. And they're like, they start joking about like, you know, like, am I gonna like grow a third arm because I had this
no, but your stomach will grow by threefold.
yeah.
Or you will vote for an orange food, but that's the
one of
whole other thing.
Yeah.
One of the kids is like looking at the nutritional label, and he goes, "Wait, how many grams of sugar? Oh, is that for the whole box?" They're like, "No, that's for like one serving." And the kid's like it's basically like sugar held together with food coloring, basically.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Fruit Loops.
So I did have an eventful week on Thursday. Yeah, on Thursday I was sitting here working, and my dryer was running. Oh, which reminds me, I have clothes in the dryer. I need to take it. My dryer was running, and all of a sudden I heard a weird noise from my furnace, and I was like, it's just starting. I was in a meeting.
Kevin, I will eat you.
My furnace died that evening, and it started to drop the temperature.
Ate too much, Kevin.
Quick. Yeah, the circuit board fried. It wasn't sending enough
ate
current.
Too much, Kevin.
Okay, I don't know why my furnace is eating Kevin. I don't get
because
the
I'm home alone with the furnace, and he's scared of the furnace.
Oh, yeah, I did not get that either. So.
Sorry.
And the furnace wants to eat Kevin.
Okay. Anyway, so yeah, I spent 2 days. There's a picture missing here. I just noticed. Oh no, they're in the wrong order. I think I'm going backwards. I spent 2 days under a blanket in my living room until the part arrived on Friday, and then they came in installed on Saturday. And I also upgraded. Like, this was day one, and I had my heater that used to sit in this room, and I took that into my bedroom at night, and discovered that thing it's supposed to shut off when it hits the temperature that it's set at. It doesn't shut off. So I went to bed. It was like 16 degrees in my bedroom. I woke up and it was 23, and I had it set for 21. So I had it set for room temperature.
That's Celsius, Matt. Just in case you didn't know.
Yeah, that's Celsius.
Yeah, I was gonna say 23 sounds chilly.
Yeah. So yeah, I went to Canadian Tire that morning. It's a blurry picture, but I bought 2 of these like oil-filled units. One of them is actually right this way, right here now. Right there. Anyway, they're silent. Like, my old one was a fan and it was loud as heck. But I had 2 of these in the house, and they were kind of warming up the area I was in. But yeah, it was fun. It was luckily it didn't cost too much. I didn't have to replace my whole furnace, just the board, which costs money. But what can you do? And I also got my teal figures in. And all the gold parts except for the torso, because the torso, I must have placed the order as the torso was out of stock or going out of stock, because that one day it was like just rush order. I didn't get dinged customs on this one, which surprised me. because it was about $80. I was expecting to get some charges on it, and I didn't. And it also took about 8 or 9 days to get to me, so that was a good sign. And that's the last picture. But since then, and I'm pretty sure, maybe with exception of the cow dice here, I'm pretty sure all of us have done this week. How many of us have placed more than one Bricks and Pieces order?
Just, I will say I live vicariously through Jeff, so I guess I have placed more than one Bricks and Pieces order because Jeff gets my parts.
I placed
Thanks,
one.
Jeffy.
I placed one for the bright green helmets and air tanks, but
yeah,
I haven't placed others.
Since hold on, I'm just trying to find
So that was my third. That was like my third order for 2026. So
I've ordered 4 in the past since the 2nd, so 4 in the past 2 days. Sorry, I ended up having grabbing the orders from Lego's website in order to see what I had. And I'll make this bigger because they're really small. But I mean, I ordered, this is like back, these are stuff I haven't received yet. So for my minifigure display stand, I ordered a bunch of bright green parts and bright blue parts, and then some castle helmets and the Fabuland torso. So this is back in this is back in January. So I haven't actually gotten that order yet. And then I grabbed another one from January 22nd, where I had ordered the Castle Knights torsos and shields because they had come in.
Those shields are beautiful.
Someone just scored a goal.
Philip Deno made it 5-1 for the Montreal Canadiens with
some guy 5-1. Gotcha.
30 seconds to go.
Yeah. So and
13 minutes. 13 seconds to go.
The 3-1 Castle legs, the lower ranking legs, because the King has a different style leg. So I'd ordered those, and then I got to scroll this back, and then a couple of days ago, February 2nd. Oh no, actually, well, this is a standard order. February 2nd. I placed an order to get some extra goods and stuff. This actually wasn't because Shop at Home had stuff, but it's just like, oh, I need these. I want to get these parts. Oh yeah, that's right. The green air tags did come out, and the green helmets, and I also bought the Christmas sweater. I got 5 Christmas sweaters and a trans clear corner slope thingy that came out. But then today, sorry,
I didn't get the sweater.
I figured I'd get a few. I have I have one technically in the advent calendar here, but there's classic space. I figured I'll just grab it. And then today, Lego dropped some new parts this morning, or some more. They brought back some parts. So they brought back some of the castle torsos. The gold torso came back, so I did place an order for that because I needed it. Because like I said, I didn't get my last order, and I just grabbed some of these gray curves just to fill the order up a bit. And then about 2 hours later, well, probably 3 or 4 hours later, the other castle torsos came back and the legs. So I ended up grabbing another set of those because I do love this knight faction. I do love that.
But you ordered 20 torsos, but just 10 legs?
Yeah, because I have 10 more legs.
They don't need their legs. They don't need their legs.
I have another 10 legs here.
Okay.
So in that case, I ordered 10 legs, and then after I placed the order, I'm like, I probably should have gotten 20 of them instead. So I fixed that today. So regardless, I spent too much money on Lego this week.
Nope.
Story of all of us. But anyway. But we should probably get into the news because we're already 49 minutes into the chat.
Nobody
cares. But that's like 12 minutes each. So
okay, but Jeff, you did not say. Did you order enough that on each of the 4 orders you got the gift with purchase?
No,
basic full move.
On the on the order that I did bestsellers and whatever. I did order. I think I got
bestsellers and whatever.
The standard and bestsellers. I did top that one up, but the other 2 I didn't. I don't think.
I did it twice, so I got enough parts. Well, and I also got the tractor in one set. So basically, it was like $60 parts, and the tractor set was I can't wait. And then the other one, the other one, I'm trying to remember now. What was the other set? I got another like maybe a little flower set or something just to get me up. So
I threw a couple speed champions in, but to bring mine up. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think what the gift for purchase was. It was just the penguins one right now,
yeah,
right?
it's penguins.
The love penguins.
I love, yeah. So yeah, I know I ordered one of those. Like I topped up the one order, and then the other ones I'm like I could, and I might have, but I don't think I did. I'm gonna have to double check now. I might check while one of us is talking.
I did get the love penguins on my bricks and
It was cute.
pieces order, but
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, because
Yeah.
I didn't know that we were getting that.
Oh, this afternoon, I got the French fry truck because on New Year's Day,
Dana was
Sandlin was building it, and I thought actually it's really cute in person. Like it looks in person, it looked better than it did in the photo. So
yeah, that makes sense. I'm just looking back at my orders, and yeah, it was just the February 2nd order. I did get the penguins. I ordered 2 speed champions with that, and then my February 3rd order wasn't enough to be above the threshold for free shipping, so I ordered like the small black and red, like $12, the smaller city car, because I always try to put some of those smaller ones that interest me. The problem also is I have a special day coming up in like 10 days from now. You do the math. And I can't buy any of the sets I want to buy because I don't know what I might get for that said birthday that I haven't actually mentioned. But so
birthday.
Wait, it's not Valentine's Day?
Well, yeah, that's 10 days from now.
I'm buying Jeff.
Oh yeah, it's Valentine's Day too.
That's what I thought you meant when you said it.
Yes, Jeff is getting double the love.
He's
no,
in love
because
Jeff is a love child.
I can't go out for my birthday ever to go out for dinner.
Well, you can, but you have to reserve in advance.
I have to reserve in advance.
Hey,
and
you're talking to somebody whose birthday always falls during midterm week every semester. Like,
well, but you're not going to be teacher forever.
I'll be a teacher till I'm 65.
Yes,
but
yes, he is. He's going to live forever and be a teacher forever.
And I say this story every year, but picture being a teenager and going to the restaurant on your birthday, being Valentine's Day, and having your family sing happy birthday to you with all the wait staff, while everybody else is there that people from your school that are there with their boyfriends and girlfriends, and you're there with your family.
Hot. Did you pick up any chicks this way?
No.
It's my birthday.
Yes. Would you like to see my birthday suit?
And look, you've already met the family, and we've already jumped a step. Anyway, let's get into the news. Get to the right screen here. There we go. All right, first up.
This week in the news.
I swear he waited until I was about to talk before he clued in that he needed to do that. No, I'm just joking. Love you, Dave. And that can go to either one of you.
That actually looks pretty stinking good from a distance.
It does, but we'll get to Monopoly in a moment. But yeah, Lego Ideas, January 31st.
Why?
I mean, I don't even enjoy playing Monopoly, but it's a cool board.
For sure. All right. First up, Gravity Falls, The Mystery Shack by On the Brick Side. We've seen these numerous times. They keep on being re-entered, so we're just going to continue on.
Wait. Before you do, Thomas loves the show. This is the first one I would buy. I love
the show too, but we've got multiple versions of that, and Lego never made it into a set. So
I think this is the first time we've had this version or this set in this round, but we'll probably see one in the next 2 months. Yeah, Matt, go.
I would say the previous submissions though were not attractive to me as a consumer. This one's very attractive. It looks very much like the show, and I think it's the most realistic interpretation of a cartoon.
Yeah, fair enough.
I think this is clearly well above the other ones that we've seen.
I don't know if this is a re-release or a redo. I don't know. We'd have to go back to all the old ones, but we're not going to do that today. There's also Regular Show, The Park House by Orange Juice. Does anybody know what Regular Show is?
It's a show. I've never watched it.
Thanks, Matt. That was very helpful. I appreciate it.
I'm just saying I've heard of it. No, that's it.
Okay. So not sure what this is. House on a hill with siding. That's cheese slopes. Anyway, we also have Anfield Stadium for Liverpool's football club by RDDRYNWA. I'm so glad that didn't mean anything when I said it out loud. I am an idiot. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. ID 10T. Yeah. Anyways, I totally am cool with them doing stadiums and stuff. I'll never buy them necessarily, but I could see there being love for these. I could see, say, 40 to 60,000 people wanting to buy the set if they're from Liverpool or however much their capacity of fans are. But anyway, and then last year, Lego Monopoly by Master Bricks. Well, I think this is awesome. My first thought is never going to get made because the amount of printed parts or stickers that would have to go into this would be insane. You couldn't actually play it because all the money would have to be like 2x4 tiles or whatever is in these money holders. And there's not enough money in here to play a game properly. And not to mention all the other, like everything's printed and stuff. I mean, it's cool, but I don't think this will ever become an idea set. Am I wrong?
Just like, would you spend?
No.
Like, because I'm looking at this. I'm guessing like $140 price point.
Oh yeah, probably
Well,
more. With that much printing or stickers, probably $200 or $300.
I mean, you can get a full Monopoly set,
Yeah,
game set for like 20 Canadian bucks at Walmart.
and
Why on earth would you spend that much money on a Monopoly board?
And when someone does throw the real Monopoly board, you can just pick it up. This one you have to rebuild every single time someone tosses it, so probably not the best idea. Anyway, all right, that wraps up ideas. Okay, next up we have our
he's
first
very businesslike tonight.
Keep it moving.
Trying to stop talking. No. Next, Dave's upset. He's walking away. Next up we have our first IP of the week. Lego Ideas Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay, first of all, when has Lego ever said that they were going to work with Yu-Gi-Oh? They've never announced anything, but guess what? There's a building contest for Lego Yu-Gi-Oh! On Lego Ideas. The winning build will become an official set. The build must contain between 400 to 2,000 parts and must focus on the Battle City or Duelist Kingdom tournament arcs from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime. The contest will run from March 10th to April 10th, with a fan vote running from April 14th to 28th. The winning set will be announced on September 10th. So Lego's doing property with Yu-Gi-Oh! Now, which, okay, fine. Switching gears slightly, Lego has announced.
Jeff seems aggrieved that this happened.
I'm just the whole thing of this is that multiple properties this week, multiple IPs.
Get off my lawn.
No,
you kids.
Stop making IPs. Stop making so much IP. I'm getting sick of it. Lego Restaurants of the World gift of purchase for Japan. Select Lego shop countries have posted a new Lego Restaurant of the World series gift with purchase, with Japan being the first one. These sets features a small sushi stand with a chef minifigure. There's no information yet on when it'll be available, the price requirements to get it. So I'm expecting this to probably happen in a week or two, or maybe as early as maybe later this week. And obviously they've been doing series of these types of things, so we'll probably have different shops from around the world. So yeah.
Cool. I like that. I will get that set. That one with all the little decals on it, like that would go well with my other Asian themed sets.
Yeah, these are definitely stickers in this picture, but
yeah.
I'll
get it.
Cool. But for reference, in the past, some of these have been like in the highest dollar threshold possible type sets. Like that, I think 250 US, like 310 Canadian, or whatever the numbers were.
Really?
Yeah, some of these have been really expensive for thresholds. The Houses of the World one, I think, was that first series that they did a few years back.
Yeah, I have that.
Their thresholds were really high.
They ended up, I think, selling it on the reward center for points later.
Yeah. because they didn't sell as many as they wanted to. Let's talk about Lego IP number 2. Lego K-pop Demon Hunters partnership is announced. Sets coming in 2026 and 2027. So Lego has officially announced.
I have no idea. Other than that, I know
Lego
what
has
K-pop
officially.
is. I have no idea what he just sang. So like,
It's okay. He's been muted.
Dave's in his own little world.
Lego has officially announced a new partnership with Netflix for Lego K-pop Demon Hunter sets. In a teaser video, which we'll show in a second, you can see Derpy knocking over a small plant with its foot. There will be one set to be revealed, and coming for pre-order this spring or summer. Releases with more sets coming in 2027. 2027. Jesus. He hasn't been muted, so which he probably knows. But yeah, there's just this set of, and then K-pop Demon Hunters, a Netflix film, Lego. So I don't know. Doesn't make sense. I mean, I haven't had a chance. I haven't had a chance to watch the K-pop Demon Hunters. It is on my list of things to watch. I just haven't gotten there yet. I've heard it's decent, but yeah.
It's that damn song. It's like an earworm.
Sure.
Won't go away.
Obviously, because you keep on singing it to us.
Yes.
Does Lego really need to do a partnership with Netflix for K-pop Demon Hunters? I mean, that being said, I have something.
They don't have to, but they got tons of money and
they got Netflix money.
K-pop is like K-pop Demon Hunters is like the hottest thing right now. So
I'm just gonna change screen resolutions here.
I'm so out of touch with the preteen set. I don't know what's hot.
At Bricks in the Six, Meredith was giving out,
and obviously they're not gonna do Fallout sets. So
at Bricks in the Six, Meredith was giving out this character, which is a bird thing from K-pop Demon Hunters. So at that point I was like, oh, I want to watch it so that I know what the heck this is. It doesn't stand on its legs though, so that's an issue. But anyway,
nice design.
Well, I can understand why it was built the way it was. Although, again, haven't seen the show. All right, non-IP. Let's change it up. But Lego has officially announced the orange cat because the tuxedo cat sold apparently very well. The tuxedo cat has been sold out most of the time on Lego's website, from what I have heard. So Lego has created an orange bracket medium nougat cat. Which is similar to the black cat, but it has a different piece count. They did make this cat a little rougher by giving it little tufts of fur here and there. And from the community that have been looking at these, that have been reviewing them, they say this one looks better than the black tuxedo cat, and they will sell. Releasing March 1st, this set has 1,755 pieces, retailing for $100 US. Same price as the tuxedo cat as well. Set features an orange cat that comes with a choice of green and blue eyes. You can switch out. The head is also adjustable with the opening mouth and movable ears. It does pair well with the tuxedo cat, obviously, because it's a cat and it's the same scale. And a bunch of new pieces in medium nougat were created for this. I mean, Matt, you're a cat person. Do you have the tuxedo cat, or are you interested in this one at all?
I did not buy the tuxedo cat because I don't have a cat that looks like that, but I would be very interested in this one. My late Cassie was an orange cat. I have a friend's version of the black cat that they wanted redone to be gray.
Okay. And
I was like, I probably have the parts. Like I need to get on that because they gave it to me months ago, and I need to like swap out the bricks and see if I have all the gray parts. But I mean, if there's one thing that Lego should learn is that like cat moms and cat dads love to spoil their cats with little plastic stuff and toys. So like this is a good marketing. Like, okay, the K-pop, I'm way too old for that, but like this is hitting the sweet spot of middle-aged people.
Yeah.
And cat ladies.
Back ordered. for reference.
Yeah.
So I mean, obviously there is a market for these cats. And this was a Lego Ideas set, and they did also say that the original designer of the set is getting their percentage of proceeds from the orange one as well.
Good.
Which is pretty cool, at least. 129 Canadian. Matt, or I know Cowdice doesn't have cats. Or sorry, Dave, do you have? Sincere, do you have cats?
Yeah, I have one cat.
Okay. Are you interested in this?
Cat.
What color's your cat?
Gray. It's like a
Okay.
tiger stripe gray.
Gotcha. So, any interest?
No.
For something that
Dust collector.
if your cat were to attack it, would that be interest to you?
No, because I would have to rebuild the damn thing all the time. So
It's Lego.
no.
Well, your cat would freak out. It's like, he knocked his head off.
There's videos of cats swatting the plastic Lego cat. It's funny.
Yeah, doesn't surprise me. All right, next up.
No, I think it would scare the shit out of my dog, though.
There you go. Next up, we have, look, yet another IP, although this one is an existing IP with Lego. Lego Fortnite brickheads for Supply Llama and Fish Stick figures have been revealed. My kid laughed when he heard that the Fish Stick one was coming out.
The Fish Stick's cute, and I don't know anything about this. Like, I don't know. Yeah. I don't do a Fortnite. Actually, they're both really cute. I think they're. What color is that on the Fish Stick? Is that orange or the dark orange? Or?
Maybe dark orange. Maybe I don't know.
It looks like light orange.
It's not bright light orange. I can say that. It's not like, it's not this color. I would. Well, no, I don't. I think it's a little darker. It's hard to say. I think maybe his toes are bright light orange, so that would make this the regular orange.
Yeah.
If I had to guess. So. Anyway, so Lego has revealed this set features Supply Llama and Fish Stick figures. Releasing March 1st, set has 300 pieces and will retail for $25 US.
But I mean,
yeah.
Why is Lego making Fortnite?
Well, because they already have other Fortnite properties, so why not?
Yes,
and it's to get the
video but they won't make military sets.
Okay.
But what's the objective when you're playing Fortnite?
Lots of money in Lego's pocket.
Oh, what's when you're playing Fortnite? What's the objective?
Shoot everybody.
Play Fortnite.
Kill everybody. Dave's got it. Kill everybody.
But there is also a Lego version of Fortnite that's in the game too. So I don't know. Again, I'll go play Fortnite and find out. No, I won't.
It's not like anyone died in Stranger Things either, right?
That's right.
True. Actually, well, you could maybe say that about the next one. Probably not. But Lego Brickhead's Disney Monsters Inc. Solly, Mike, and Boo figures, they die, right? No, they don't. But so
hit the button.
It's Brickhead's Day. At least this was Brickhead's Day with Solly, Mike, and Boo. Retailing $24.99 as well. 303 pieces in this set, coming in March as well. Solly doesn't look right. No, is that no? Yeah, Solly doesn't look right to me.
Mike doesn't look right.
Mike's not as bad, but
no, Mike doesn't look right.
Well, Mike's a round ball.
Mike is a ball. I mean, yeah. Mike is an eyeball. So
yeah,
it doesn't look right. I'm sorry, but
I'm not arguing with you on that one.
They both look like crap. Only Boo looks like herself.
Yeah,
but the monsters don't. They look like crap. I'm sorry.
I agreed. No, I'm not arguing with that one. I agree.
You guys are such haters.
Anyways,
I love everything.
So Matt feels that these are all accurate. Is that what you're saying, Matt?
I have no idea what they're supposed to look like. I think the eyeball is kind of funny. I think, and I like the color on the one on the right, but like I have no idea. I've never watched the show.
You never watched Monster Inc.?
I don't have children under 18 in my house. Like, why would I watch?
Well, you don't have to be children to like animes.
I'm kind of an anti-Disney person. Like, so I mean, is it really worth my time? Should I make a point?
Yeah.
Okay.
Billy Crystal's voice, so that's just fantastic.
For the record, what I
John Goodman and Billy Crystal, they make a really great comedic pair.
Yeah. For the record, what I got out of that description or that discussion that Matt had there was he likes eyeballs. So if anybody's going to Atlanta BrickCon, Matt will take all of your eyeball tiles because
I don't have any. Yeah, I don't have any. So bring them.
The round 1x1 white eyeball tiles. Bring them all. Matt needs them because he doesn't have enough buried in his box.
Like a head hole in my head. That's what I need.
Yeah. All right. Next up, guess what? Another IP. Although Lego has done this one in the past, it's back, boys and girls. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Wait, there's more.
Yeah, pretty much. All of your favorite
What
Ninja
was all
Turtles.
this hate when Star Trek came out? That's all I'm gonna say.
It was Star Trek. There is no hate when it's Star Trek.
In Star Trek, everybody loves everybody. Except
And there's no
Klingons.
hate. I don't have hate for the Ninja Turtles. I just have hate for the fact that Lego has announced 3 IP things this week that were like brand new, or at least not. They haven't done Ninja Turtles in a while, right? Like the last one I think was maybe 5 or 10 years ago.
Yep.
So they brought them back, and that's cool. Like I can understand Ninja Turtles and stuff, but why is all this being announced? Like, why are they getting so much of this IP going on right now? Like, do they really need to?
And why is it all in brickheads?
Well, yeah, I'm guessing some of the other ones will have, like, maybe if we got a Mike and Sully minifigure, I might buy them.
Yeah,
sure, why not?
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I'm buying them. And like I said it in our chat, I regret not getting the Ninja Turtles back when they were in sets, because the minifigs are like awesome.
Yeah,
I
think I have one of the 4. Yeah, they had a nice little shell piece on their back. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Anyways, a new Lego
brickhead
set has been revealed today. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles releasing in April. They're releasing in April. Wait, is that
I saw some critics say that they didn't like the coloring.
Yeah.
And someone said, well, it probably goes back to the video game where you could actually change the color shade of the turtles to match what they were looking, how they were looking in different versions of the show.
Sure.
But I think the teal one is a little missed there. Turtles should be green.
I'm just shocked that none of you are laughing at my April joke, because the female role in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles
April
is April.
O'Neil.
And these are
releasing later in the movie. Megan Fox.
Releasing in April. Anyway, the set has 567 pieces and will retail for $40 US. Brickheads marks the return of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles after a 12-year hiatus, so I was off a few. Features Leonardo, Raphael, Michelangelo, and Donatello, along with their accessories. For the record, I started watching Animal Control. I don't know if anybody has watched that show with Joel McHale in it. And the first season, the guy who's driving, like they're animal control people, and the guy who's his new recruit in Seattle, his new recruit, he's talking about the Mona Lisa, Michelangelo's Mona Lisa, and then he's like, the Ninja Turtle made that. That's amazing, and I'm like, or something like those lines. It's just like a dumb character, and like just some of the jokes were hilarious. So anyway, all right, is that it for IP? No, technically not.
There's more.
Existing IP, and that it's F1 or F2004, maybe not F1. Michael Schumacher's Ferrari F2004 set has been announced as well this week. While this is a car, I am not buying it, so let's not go there. Lego has officially revealed another Lego Icons F1 set, Legend, with the F2004, releasing March 1st. Pre-orders are available already. Set has 735 pieces and retail for $90 US. Set features Schumacher's Ferrari F2002. Excuse me. It's 2002 or 2004. Make up your mind, people. Where he went on an unprecedented run of 5 consecutive world champions. There's also a minifigure of Schumacher and plaque with one of his famous quotes: "I've always believed that you should never ever give up, and you should always keep fighting, even when there's only a slightest chance."
I'm a little uneasy that they included the minifig, considering that right now he's a vegetable and being kept alive only for the money. And
okay. Yeah. I got nothing to say to that, I'll be honest, because I don't know anything about it. But
yeah, he was involved in a ski accident.
Okay.
And he basically lost all function. Like his brain is just mush right now.
Yeah. Okay.
So, but he's being kept alive by his wife and his family because of money issues.
How does that keep them in the money? Wouldn't they stand to inherit?
No, I think it's something that has to do with endorsements and stuff like that. But so yeah, basically he's being kept alive for the money, and the family keeps trying to say, I know he's getting better. He's not getting better. His brain is mush, dude. He hit his head and it's gone. I mean, so I'm a little uneasy that they included the minifig. I get why you would like the car, and because but
I already said
first of all, the guy isn't dead. So
yeah,
and second of all, yeah, I don't, and you shouldn't celebrate that guy because he was a douchebag. So
all right,
we all saw that when he cut off Jacques Villeneuve to prevent him from winning the F1 championship. And
I no, but anyway,
I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't watch racing. So.
Well, Jeff, you being a car guy, I figured you would
watch F1. I've said this numerous times. I'm not an F1 follower. I don't even watch NASCAR. I don't watch any car racing, to be honest with you.
I'm not that big of a fan either, but back in the days when Jacques Villeneuve was involved in F1, the son, and so since he's from Quebec and he's the son of Gilles Villeneuve, which was a famous F1 driver from Quebec also. I was watching that season, and in that particular season, in the final race of the season, Jacques Villeneuve was trying to pass Michael Schumacher, and it was like in the last turn of the race, and Jacques Villeneuve was like clearly ahead, and you could, and there was an onboard camera, and you could see that Michael Schumacher turned his wheel to ran into Jacques Villeneuve to run him off the road, so he couldn't win. So, in my book, Michael Schumacher is an asshole, but but yeah, he's an asshole. But I don't wish him harm, and I feel pity for him that he's being kept alive for his money and by his family. Well, while he's like a vegetable, and he probably doesn't enjoy life at all right now. So,
wow, I got really serious.
I did.
Sorry.
I'm gonna close the window now.
I had no idea that any of this stuff existed. Like literally, I knew that he was a race car driver, and now I know all these other things. But anyway,
we learned something new today.
But they are right. He did win 5 consecutive championship with Ferrari, and he's a very decorated F1 race car driver.
Yeah,
I'll give him that. But other than that,
all right. Apparently, there's curling. Oh yeah, the Olympics are starting soon. We already went over that. Okay.
Women's hockey tomorrow. The women's hockey tomorrow.
Speaking of Lego IP and nothing that has to do with it, botanicals.
Woohoo!
Like obviously, Lego can make properties.
Did we lose Matt?
Huh?
Did we lose Matt? Oh, here it is.
No, he was being dramatic effect.
I was trying to eat my crackers off camera. So
Lego Botanicals. The March 2026 releases or sets have been released or announced. So there's a couple of them for March 1st release. Sunflower Bouquet, which is absolutely beautiful. I love this one.
I think they're both beautiful.
Yeah, 686 pieces, $59.99.
And I love those little round things on the petals. Like that's actually very stylistic. No, above the green.
Oh, these here, the
green fronds with just the round. I think that's really cool.
They've done that in a few of different floral sets already.
Oh, I guess I didn't. I missed it.
I've seen them a few times, but still, it's pretty awesome. So yeah, this one I absolutely love it. Debating if I were to buy one of the sets recently, other than the tulips, which I have just up on a shelf here, I haven't built yet. And if I had the room for more bouquets, this would be one that I would definitely be interested in. They also have they have a closed bud or closed one as well as the ones that are open, so they look pretty cool. And tan cherries, I think those are tan.
Yeah,
kind of interesting.
Yeah.
And then there's also the magnolia branches. Now, magnolia trees exist in the south, right, Matt?
Yes, they do. They're very common.
And it's a tree, so I mean, it has the branches and stuff. The branches throw me off just because it doesn't I'm expecting to see a bouquet of flowers type thing, right?
It looks very viney.
Follow the line. Sorry, Matt was getting really close.
I heard it through the grapevine.
Well, I was interested in the dual color.
Yeah, well, there's a new
three
elementary. It's actually 3 colors.
Yeah.
There's a new elementary link on that. We'll get to in a minute. But yeah, this is the first time I've seen tri-molding. Well, probably not the first time, but the first time I've really noticed tri-molded pieces. So yeah, this one is also 435 pieces, $50 US.
Jeff is saying it's a boring set.
No, I'm just yawning because I'm trying to get through the news.
It's a boring set.
Multiple different flower pieces in here, plus cupcakes and the hairpiece. They're using this minifig hairpiece for a lot of different flowers these days, for the tip of the buds and stuff. So, yeah, the flowers are beautiful. I'm not a big fan of the branches, but again, because I don't know what a magnolia is supposed to look like, so a magnolia branch.
Well, Google it up.
Yeah, I could, but why would I want to? I already know they come on a branch now, so I don't need to Google anything. All right.
You can always learn stuff.
When was the last time we had Winnie the Pooh IP? I guess it was probably a few years ago. Treehouse, right?
How about you?
Winnie the Pooh's Treehouse. But guess what? More IP announced under the Disney umbrella, so I guess it's not new IP. But Lego has officially revealed a couple of new Disney Winnie the Pooh sets that will be available in March as well. Winnie the Pooh gets a larger scale model with his honey pot that opens up to reveal some small rooms. Piglet also gets his standalone set that has a birthday cake. And
I could go for a pot of honey.
Yes, you could. So the Winnie the Pooh the set, 1,399 pieces, $150 US, with honey pot as mentioned, and it also comes with Pooh and Eeyore. It is.
Why bother?
I believe this is bright light orange in color. Yeah, it looks like it is. No, it's darker. What color is that? Is that like another? I was trying to figure out what color that was, but now
it must be yellow.
No, because this is yellow here. I think. I don't know. Anyway. It's an odd-looking color to me. At least this is a render, probably, so maybe it just looks off there. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. Apparently, he can hold his honey pot, and the honey pot, as mentioned, opens up with a little scene inside. And just to freak you out, it does have the ability to really. You can pull Pooh's belly open to see a little scene inside of all the characters.
Slightly disturbing, but
a little weird. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, and his belly, his lower part of his belly is one of the transparent style classic or space canopies.
Ooh, cool.
Just it gives you a good curve, but it just looks a little strange because it's like, why does this open? It probably doesn't, but it makes me want to think it opens for some reason. And Pooh, we don't need to go there. He's not wearing pants for a reason. Wait, I mean. I also announced was Piglet's Birthday Fun, 544 pieces for $40. I'm looking at this. I'm guessing Piglet is accurate. It's just it doesn't look right to me. It just looks weird.
It's the hat.
No, I don't know. I think it's just the shape of the figure. I guess maybe because I'm used to seeing minifigs these days that this one just looks odd to me. But
no, it's that the face is too long.
I don't know. Something about it
and the hat and the ears are too big. It's just there's something wrong with his face.
Let's just pull up a picture.
See, yes, small ears and the little face.
Yeah, I don't know. Just looks. doesn't look right to me. Well,
These are
I mean,
your
close up.
legs.
Those
I
are
don't
my
want to
legs.
see your legs.
My warm legs. Well, you didn't see my legs. You saw a blanket. But yeah, I don't know. Just
See, the face is too long.
Yeah.
It's
maybe I'm in my head. I'm thinking it's scale to poo or something like that as well, but it's not scale to poo.
No.
It's in poo scale. So
poo
yeah,
scale. You said poo.
the birthday cake does open, and there's an outdoor and indoor scene in there, along with honey pots as well.
Poor Debbie.
Yeah, I don't have much more to say about this one, but technically more IP, but again, it's under the Disney umbrella, so I guess that's okay. I mean, we got Cruella de Vil last time around, right? So
yeah.
And then last but
And
not least,
everybody loves Winnie the Pooh.
let's rephrase that. Second last but not least, Technic. This is kind of funny. Lego has unofficially revealed the Technic scale F1 McLaren. Lifestyle Images recently added to the Speed Champions McLaren F1 team page has revealed an unknown, unseen Technic version of the racing car. So they threw this in with the Speed Champion set because of the scale of the pictures when someone was looking at them, probably as thumbnails, they look like the Speed Champion car. But this is actually the Technic model that wasn't announced yet.
It's the Google version. The Google Chrome version.
The Google Chrome version? What do you mean?
Yeah, because
the wheels.
Google Chrome is actually like the main sponsor of that.
Okay. Oh, it does
car.
say Chrome there. Yeah, I see that now. Yeah.
And
anyway,
you can actually see the Google Chrome as right now out with they're using that very same
on the front.
race car. So yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it was just kind of funny. So I mean, I pulled this one up on Brickset because it is an unofficially announced set, but Lego did accidentally include the pictures, so shame on them. There's no pricing on this, I don't think, as of yet or anything. This is, like I said, just kind of a Lego goofed up. And last but not least, Lego Icon. Unfortunately, Dave, that just sounded like a bunch of mumbling.
Wah, wah, wah. Miss Hoffmar, what's that? Miss Hoffmar, wah, 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 wah.
Yeah, kind of. Lego Iconic March 2026.
The same generation.
Are we ready?
No.
2026 March sets officially announced for Icons, or the Iconic line. So
another London bus.
Lego has officially revealed some new Lego Iconic sets that will be available this March. Joining the lineup is scaled-up minifigures is the Blue Astronaut, which we'll look at in a second. Also included in the Iconic lineup is the London bus, which is an updated version of the bus we've previously seen before. So I guess the last London bus sold well enough that they needed a new one, and any tourist in London probably would want to buy a set like this, so I totally understand it. But more importantly, 793 piece, $60 US, scaled up Blue Astronaut figure.
Yes.
In all his glory.
And if you look online, people have been, I don't know if it's people or Lego themselves, but you can actually get plans for a bunch of accessories for that particular minifig.
Cool. Yeah, I saw someone
you can get the walkie-talkie, the metal detector, the flashlight /
I saw
gun.
someone on Instagram that had a picture of, here's how you build, or here's link to the instructions. I don't know if they were selling the instructions or not, but
no, they are available on Facebook if you look.
Yeah.
You don't have to pay for any of them.
Sorry, Dave, Countess, we couldn't hear you because you were talking at the same time, and it was
I want 100 of those printed bricks there.
Yeah, this will definitely be a bricks and pieces order for people. And originally, I thought it was a 6x8 tile, but I was corrected fairly quickly with the fact that this is probably a 1x5 panel, or the 5x6 panels, the larger ones. And the Lego Space line is not dead, but it's close to that, I guess, technically. Anyway, his helmet pops off, or the top of his helmet pops off, and the robot is his brain.
I find it really, really funny that like a human would be driven by a robot. So
Perfect disguise.
It's awesome. Although I have heard a few people say it, and I agree. This should have been trans yellow, not
yeah,
regular yellow.
definitely.
Unfortunately, none of us are going to have a piece that can replace that to make it trans yellow because none of us own enough trans yellow 1x1 rounds. But and the other funny thing is that he's got the hinge brick on his feet so that you can bend his feet so he sits down, but it basically shortens him by half a plate. Dave's now showing off his long stick of I'm not going to go any further than that one.
I'm showing off my long stick.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Of transparent yellow parts.
I have another one.
Anyway, so
which is shorter.
Like the other figs, arms move, hands moves. They can sit. So this is the same scale as the Harry Potter figures from previous. The regular city space guy or the regular guy. That's hold on. Let me just. Same scale as these guys up on the shelf here. Not the stuffies, obviously, but the ones in front. I still have to build my pirate from
what are you talking about?
Yeah, exactly.
At least they went back to the original robot.
Yeah, which is fun.
The one that came in the Black Tron Renegade's cute and all, but I like the headlight bricks as the arm holders instead.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
And then leaving this section going back.
You're right. Transparent yellow would have been like.
The London bus set is $20, 245 pieces, US, obviously, for the price. And it's
London, baby.
I'd have to pull up the other one just to verify, but and it does have.
If anyone wants the last London bus, I have one.
I think I have a couple actually in my store too.
I won one as a door prize at a convention, and I just don't want to build it.
Well, there was a London bus that I thought was a gift for purchase a while back too.
There was, yeah.
So
I have the big set.
Yeah, there was the big set as well. But I don't know if that London bus gift for purchase was minifig scale. Let's just quickly look it up here.
I don't think it was. I think it was small.
I sold it when I got rid of all my sets.
Yeah.
I had it. I couldn't tell you. I was just looking for it, but then I remember I sold it.
These are the buses I know.
It has the London bus.
I don't see the original. Oh, the original's on the end there.
Sorry, this is 2026, so this is the new one. This is the promotion 2016. Yeah, so this one was only 4 wide. London.
I think the 4 wide looks more like the real thing than the 6 wide.
Yeah, I agree. But there was also the
original.
This one, which is 12 wide or 10 wide, maybe 12, 10. It looks like. And then the old, the old 1975. Hey, that's a good year. Also 6 wide. I think the new one looks a little better than this one.
Really? No, I think that one looks like the real thing more than the new one.
Okay, well, that's fine. You're allowed your opinion.
Opinions may differ.
Because the new one looks like it's been squashed.
Yeah, between this one and
it looks like it's been in a can crusher or something.
Yeah, I mean, it is a bit bigger wheels. But yeah, I think it does look a little short here. I think the windows just needed to be taller, honestly.
Yeah.
I think the height is good.
It needs to be taller.
Yeah. Anyway, so it is technically a new set because it is not the same scale as the previous one. So it's a set. And that wraps up the new set news. But we do now have the parts stuff for the review of the magnolia branches. They are 3 shades. I think they're 3 shades because they did have a lighter pink in there. It could just be the mixing of the white and the darker.
I think it's the mixing because I don't see a third color.
Yeah. The funny thing is, almost all the leaves have the exact same pattern on them. Like they all have the kind of this curve in here. It is different, but I mean they're very similar at the same time.
Well, look at the bottom 2 in the middle. They're very different.
Well, yeah, granted. I guess because the way the leaf is shaped and the ejection point for the white is probably here and the pink is here, and where they meet is kind of in the middle. Anyway, and the leaf does have a nice curve to it and stuff. So I mean, I like the look of it. This set is also coming with a Technic piece that's been around for a little bit, a 5-long axle connector in brown. This axle connector, I think, allows for a Technic axle to slide through a little bit, so you can get, so when you have suspension and stuff, the axle can get longer if it needs to, and still be in place. It's also coming out with some of the reddish brown Technic connector pins and axle pieces. This part, which I had to laugh at the last Old Gray Bricks, everybody was like, hey, this is a new piece I haven't seen in a while, and I was giggling because I was not in the chat at that point. When I rewatched it, I realized, yeah, this newer macaroni piece that Matt was saying that he had never seen before was actually in a lot of botanicals already in the last year or so.
I guess I just haven't actually built very many of those.
Yeah, no, fair enough. And it was like, yeah, it has existed for a little while. I think they saw it in Piglet and in pink, and that's why they were questioning it. We also get some flower bits, like we mentioned, some other recolors, and then we get to the building stuff. We also have, okay, so we were talking a little while ago, the February new parts dropped on Bricks and Pieces this week. What happened there?
We lost Matt?
Matt must have, it's funny because he plugged his device in, so he was either mad at me or, no, anyway. So
he's mad at you.
The latest updates on Bricks and Pieces have been added for February, or for parts. These are parts from the Christmas set, so I would say the September or October wave of sets, October 2025. And technically, so far, everybody that I know that's ordered parts, if you go over the right threshold in Canada, $105, you get the gift with purchase. It's saying he's joined, but, oh, there he is. You forgot to plug in?
No, I'm plugged in. I'm at 50% battery. It just kicked me out of the room. I have no idea why.
Maybe I
didn't even touch the iPad.
We didn't pay the tariffs.
So the newest parts in here include elements for the bright green Cosmic Space astronaut, but please note that we don't have a bright green Cosmic Space torso. So I'm assuming we're going to get
stickers are for. That's what the stickers.
I know, and I've got, like, I've already had 10 of these figures already built that I was going to color anyhow. And now that we have air tanks and helmets, I'm like, do I put stickers on these, or do I just wait another month or two, and then maybe in the Bricks and Pieces there'll be, or in the Build a Minifig there'll be a green torso, right? Like,
since Mark Carney has been so mean to us, so mean. I'm gonna charge $500 tariff, 500% tariff on match streaming in Canada.
Okay, I don't know why you're leading into that. We're talking about Classic Space torsos.
Because Dave mentioned tariffs. Because Matt.
Oh, did he? I didn't hear that. Sorry. We also have the new molds in pink and green as well. The transparent brick mold, which I actually just got some of these in black. The triangle.
Transparent.
The 45-degree end cap piece as well in trans clear. And there's also been some slight price changes as well.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
How would you use that specific part?
Skylight roofs.
Okay.
Like I was thinking, I'm actually
for mini scale.
Yeah, mini scale type buildings. Okay. I actually want the 1x1 pyramid tile or slope as well in dark, in like the dark, or the trans black and trans clear. I think in trans black actually, because there's a lot of the Union Station has those types of windows on the roof.
Okay.
So yeah, for me, it's just I bought 12 of them because I figured, okay, these could be handy for something. Not only that, but just for lighting and like for vehicles and stuff, you could get some kind of weird angles going on with these, I think. Okay. So I don't know. That's just where I thought of them for. Also, in the January sets that just released, there are some new molds in these sets that Bricks and New Elementary hadn't actually gotten to this article until just this week. So we have talked about these pieces in the past, but there are some nicer pictures of these 4x6x2 windscreen type thing, which are on the roofs of some of the vehicles. They do actually fit the arch of the curve of that new arch piece as well. as well as the 1x version of that part. There's also the windscreen that's come out in clear and clear in this reddish orange for the Coast Guard helicopter. So they've done some math with that, just like looking at it. And also they built a little mock here with that as the front of the boat. It just looks perfect.
Yep.
Quite happy with that. And then the life preserver ring as well. There's a new 2x6 plate with axle pins, which I'm not sure what they're using that for, but I could see a use for it, I guess. And we don't actually have these pieces with an axle pin, so I guess it makes sense to create an axle version. As well as this piece here, which is the 2x6 with a 2x5 offset on the top. It also gives you a ledge there so car doors can close and not intrude into the cabin. So it gives a stopping point for the car door pieces. Case in point. So it's kind of interesting as well for that one. This piece, kind of interesting. I don't know what I would use it for. Just it's basically a 2x3 on one of these curved 2x6 pieces.
It seems like a strange part that they would make it as one molded piece. Is there a particular?
I'm guessing that it's for a younger kid set, maybe some of the younger kids like car sets or something, where it's not the best of connection points. Like maybe that's the only piece that's holding that together.
I think these are specially made for the F1 set.
Yeah, it could be. And they've also it also does like there's a little bit of missing in here where the two pieces connect, and they were saying that you can actually get some bars into this area, so maybe there's a building technique that might be handy with that. There's also a new mud guard, which is actually quite interesting because it's a 2x4. Yeah, Dave's like, wait, what? Cow dice. Currently only available in white, but comparing to like the old space styles and like the other vehicle styles, it's got a higher curve and it's flat on top, which is quite nice. And then they've done some fun little builds with this as well, like around an R2 droid. Whoops, sorry. Around an R2 droid.
I would have liked to see the difference between this mud guard and the old one with the raised 2x2s in the curve part.
Well, but this doesn't have a curve though, right? This is like but it's always been an angle piece, so
yeah.
Is it Mudguard where Thor lives?
Sorry, is Mudguard what? For what? I missed that. Say it again.
Is it Mudguard where Thor lives?
Oh, where Thor lives. Okay.
I'm Thor. I live at Mudguard.
There's another wheel as well, rim, which, okay, I don't know what to do with that one. The tractor tire, which is the smaller one or the bigger one? I don't know. This looks like
the bigger one.
When I bought the tractor set,
it's 43 by 22, so I think it's the big one.
Yeah. I was assuming that the tires alone are probably worth like $3 to $4.
Well, yeah, until they're available on Bricks and Pieces. I'm either debating picking up another of these tractor sets so I can recolor it or get all the parts for it. There's a new lanyard piece as well. The cement mixer for the cement truck, because it's a newer style mixer, and it does technically work properly where the cement, when you spin it around, the 1x1 plates or the 1x2 rounds that would flow up through here and out. So it does work properly. And this is the older style one that they had.
Depending on how you turn it.
True.
It might go the other way.
Yeah.
Maybe. Anyways, and it is easy enough to cap off the top or dome off the top, so you could do other things with this piece. You don't necessarily have to be open. It's a 5-stud offset for the holes, for the pins. Oh, and it does actually fit to the bracket system or the angle tile system, so that's pretty good. So you can make a larger ship with this on the ends. The slopes is what I meant to say. Also, the 8x16 tile that are printed in white for the new delivery truck, Lego delivery truck that they have. I welcome an 8x6 or an 8x6 tile. I think it said 16 originally, 6x8 tile. However, my storage solution can't accept this one now, so I've got to figure that out when they become more available.
Lego,
also,
please delay the release of new
No.
parts until Jeff can sort
Yeah,
no, I
all
just
about Jeff.
the stuff
All
out.
about
my white
Jeff
and black
Ford.
are getting pretty maxed out in their storage space. I still have a little bit of room I could go into, but then I have to move my Blacktron stuff. Case in point, white and black are right.
the
right
next
end.
the next part that you're going to show is currently available on the Pick or Pick wall at my local Lego store. So
Is that one brick high or one brick in a plate? Because there is an older version. There's another version.
I think it's the one on the screen, but I could be wrong.
Because there is a different part that's one plate higher. So it's like 4 plates high, and this is the 3 plate high version. But yeah, that's interesting. What color is it available in?
Black.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so this is a new piece, so I'm assuming then it would be the other version. Oh wait, hold on. Brick One Curve. Yeah, because this is in the Fry truck and the airplane service truck and hovercraft remix. Despite being a brand new mold, we've already featured this on the blog. You can read more about it, and I'll just pop that one open quickly. Just get to the comparison where they did it. If you don't like screens flying by quickly, then please stop watching. Or, well, no, don't stop watching. But yeah, so here they are here. Yeah, so there's this a version 2, Matt, right? So I'm guessing it's probably this one that you've seen.
Yeah, it's the one on the left.
Yeah, okay.
It's the taller version.
Yeah. But, I was looking at the curved slopes, and Lego's added like 6 or 7 new pieces this year, and I'm like, I welcome them. Plus, there's also the new bracket with the plate in the middle, the 2x2 bracket, which is also a welcome piece.
So many curves.
And that's it for that. Okay, next up we have new parts in the February 20. Oh, so that was the January 2026 sets. Now we have the February 2026 sets. Jesus. And these ones are not done as nicely as the other one. Anyways, they're butterfly, some bars, different curves. These are just a lot of recolors. Is this just recolors from the January? No. Oh yeah, recolors, new prints. Let's just jump over. Oh, new print. Oh, there are no new parts in this article. These are just recolors, so we can probably just skim through this quickly because everybody's so super excited. Yeah.
So excited.
I mean, Matt's typing a resume over there.
No, I'm actually typing to Skip, who's flying down tomorrow to be at their show.
Fair enough. We can just hear you typing. That's all. Which is okay. Cow Dice, the medium nougat bricks for you.
Oh, right.
Which we already talked about last week, but the new helmets. There's the space helmet in the dark turquoise. Plus the new
education space.
For the new space education. Plus the torsos are here as well. Again, these aren't available yet. Well, I mean, they're available in sets, but they're not. This isn't like bricks and pieces parts yet. Couple of 2x2 tiles. All right, that's that one. And then they did do the review on the cat or the parts.
Review on the cat.
There was this article on the cat, and right here, so far they've compiled a list of some of the parts that are coming out in the medium nougat. Nothing official yet, so we'll probably have another article later about the cat and what parts are new or recolors. This one actually caught me. It's interesting as well because they did a review on the Sally flower pot set, and there's a few pieces on here that I thought were kind of interesting looking. A recolor of the pumpkin in like the dark orange, the new color of purple, which we've talked about a little bit as well. The new blue violet color. The plants in black. Again, this longer macaroni brick in black. This part I don't think I've ever seen. It's a 6x6 dome, but I don't we've had four of these in one like individual quarters, but I don't think I've seen a full 6x6 one. 6x6x1 in light bluish gray, the brick round. It must have already existed because they're not listed as a new part. It's just a recolor. So. And it's unprinted as well, so Some nice sand blue color pieces. And then the new prints, so that same piece with Deadly Nightshade on it. And they've printed some leaves, which is kind of nice too. Very specific, but nice. All right, that's it for that. And that covers the news, I think. Oh, the only other thing I saw, I do every once in a while check Brickset for the list of new sets. And there's a couple items here that I saw. There is apparently a 3-in-1 hearts, flowers, and gift set with the roses and like a little, again, another wreath for your door, I guess, for Valentine's Day, and a couple of bears. But they also had, they've also got these ones, which I think we might have talked about in the past, but this is like a little similar
Bunch
to
of
the
eyeballs.
it's a bunch of eyeballs. But yeah, they've got a bunch of these coming out where they're Christmas related, or they're book parts, they're calling them 2026. Let's just click on no, I should have gone to book parts, sorry. I think these are bags that are coming in book sets, but there's like a Christmas one, there's going to be a city, a Ninjago, dreams, so it's like just a little parts pack, like an additional pack of parts for building. Random bits, yeah. But they had done this in the past with the VIP. They used to have the VIP gift bags that they were giving out for a little while, that they were seasonal ones. The city one here has the dove or the pigeon in it. So I have yet to see where these are coming from, or it says City World or Builder Parts, but I don't know. Has anybody heard anything about this? I'm guessing not, but because I haven't. Included in World Builder 1. What's this? Oh yeah, so there is a book. So apparently there's these DK books that will come with these packs, so we can't really get them easily, I guess, or something. I don't know. Anyway. And that's it. That's the news.
Well, lots of news.
Do we need any more IP?
This was the news.
Do we need any more IP? Is there
Yes.
any more? Like what?
We
what
definitely need a
what's
Hunger
left?
Games. We need Hunger Games for sure.
Actually, yeah, well, that's true. We didn't talk about the other IP that there's apparently a Lego Ideas Night, or a Lego, yeah, I think it was Ideas Knight Rider car coming out. A kit. And, what was the other one? Well, a Ford Model T. So, and if anybody couldn't hear me because Dave hit that particular note at that exact time, Ford Model T was leaked as possibly coming out shortly as well.
But I would consider getting the Knight Rider.
Yeah, I would too. I'm not going to argue with that, but and it was an idea set. It's just, I don't know. There's just such an amount of IP. I'm like, I'm kind of sitting here thinking to myself, what's next week's or what's tomorrow's?
Yeah,
IP?
but the rumor is that Lego isn't seeking out IPs. It's IPs that are seeking out Lego.
Yeah, I can understand that. I mean, they're a hot product.
So,
and I mean, if they're seeking out Lego, then
yeah, Lego just have to sit there and say, oh, okay, is that gonna?
Yep. How much are you going to give me to make your IP, right? Yeah, I mean, it's I can understand that, but I don't know.
Yeah, because like I don't want to get on my rant that Lego.
I was expecting you to rant, but okay.
But no, I don't. I mean, they're a company that wants to make money, and IP stuff brings them money. And like I said, right now they're in a position where it's IP that are seeking out Lego, saying, "Hey, do you want to do a Lego set of my stuff? Do you want to do Lego sets of my stuff?" And not the other way around. Lego's not seeking out IP, saying, "Hey, we want to do Lego sets of your IPs."
Yeah. People are coming to you versus you going to people.
Yeah, so
yeah, I mean,
Lego has all the cards in their hands, and they can they could probably negotiate the returns to be lower, and so they keep a larger portion of the profits.
Yep, quite possibly.
So, yeah, and I mean, generally, IP sets seems to be selling well. There are, of course, a few exceptions. There are some IPs that didn't work well, obviously, but
No,
Adventure
that's not.
Time. Adventure
in
Time?
overall, in overall, their IPs are IP set are doing pretty good. So
I was gonna say Queer Eye. I don't think those ones did that well, did they? The Queer Eye set, Matt?
probably not.
No, they were on markdown. As much
Yeah.
as it pains me to say that, as a fabulous person,
Yeah.
I did appreciate getting all the parts in those sets at a cheaper price. But they were 30%, and Lego, almost never goes to 30% markdown on their own stuff.
Yeah.
So I ended up picking up a fair number on markdown. Yeah,
Fair enough.
that one did not sell well. I spoke to the store employees when Adventure Time came out, and he said. He said, I swear, everybody that wanted the set bought it the first week, and nobody has bought it since then.
Yeah, I think that for the name of the game for Lego is figuring out, is that IP, like you said, Matt, a 1 week thing where fans are going to buy the first wave and they're not going to buy like a second wave or third wave, or is it going to be something that lasts throughout the years, like a Harry Potter IP or a Star Wars IP?
The store manager told me that the Friends TV show set, that he had people who never buy Lego come in and buy that. He had mothers and daughters who are watching the show in syndication come in and buy the set, and they were going to build it together. And that's why Lego came out with the Central Perk, because it sold well. So it's one of these things where it's not always clear what's going to be a hit, I think. So.
There was a Gilmore Girls set announced as well for Lego Ideas.
Yes,
I'm on that one.
Yeah.
All the fabulous people will buy that too, probably. Of my age.
I'm pretty sure that one got chosen.
It did. It did.
It did. It's designed by one of our fellow Canadians.
Oh yeah. I remember that. Well, by Nick, right?
Wait, Nick.
Yeah, Nick did that one.
Nick did that. So,
Cowdice, if you want to
Nick. What?
What did you say, Dave?
I was gonna say that we love Nick.
We love Nick. We do. Dave, I feel like we're holding you up for making content. Because I see the set's already built. So if you want to drop off and make content, feel free. But I'm not telling you to go. But
wow,
now he doesn't have to make content because
he's probably drained the battery.
Where are the rovers?
Yeah, did you build that? With the balloon wheels? Yes.
With the balloon wheels.
Because he has them.
Because they showed up in a lot. That was just taunting me.
He shouldn't make content until his battery's fully charged again.
Well, he's on his laptop right now. He's not on his cell phone, I think, right?
Not the cell phone.
Yeah, that's why Dave hasn't dropped off.
Plugged in.
Batteries and not recording on his phone. So,
and my wonderful headset here.
Yes, I think it's hilarious. I think it's awesome and hilarious at the same time. It works very well.
Yeah.
So, you got the right combination there. Dave's probably going to have Technic indents all the way along his head now, but
I feel like a helicopter pilot, like TC and Magnum.
We're throwing over to Dave now at the parade live.
Hi.
Dave's going to give us the weather update and then the traffic report.
Right back to you.
It's going to do the intermission between the second and third period of the Leafs game.
me and Hodge are going to hang out.
The second and third period of the hockey game. Yeah. Wait, no, I got that right. Damn.
Hockey game.
Period of the football game. Yeah, that's
name.
The Red Wings brought in this guy who's like a stats guru, but rather than have him in the studio, he's like sitting at home in front of his laptop, and he's like has a camera on him, but it's so like he's coming to us from his mom's basement is our numbers. I mean,
let's go to our nerd guy.
I love advanced stats, but like it just is so like here we'll put the nerd in the basement, like we don't like, with the regular people.
Well, that's where they live, isn't it?
We don't want the nerd to interact with the real sports guys.
Oh, geez. We're at 2 hours, so maybe we will wrap it. That's good with everybody here. we'll call it a night. Dave's getting his ship ready to land. You need your landing gear out. All right. Have a good night, guys. We will be back next week. For those of you at Atlanta BrickCon, I miss you, and I wish I were there too. Matt, enjoy it. We want to recap next week. We want all the pictures, all that stuff.